Some of us have memories of the solitude, the peace, the joy and excitement of hunting and fishing in the great outdoors. Times with our fathers, grandfathers, and childhood friends. Memories that are etched on our hearts forever. Time to reflect, for real-life experience to make its mark on our character. A chance to encounter our Creator, the God who made it all and sustains it, even today. The same God who's given us dominion over all His creatures. What an awesome and wonderful responsibility. But sadly, so few of our young people share that once so common experience. Lured into a dull, numbing sleep by countless images never intended for innocent eyes, our society is turning out a generation that's hungry for a taste of something good, something of value, something that's meant to last, desperate for something real and eternal. Welcome to the vision of COA, Christian Outdoor Alliance. Founded in 2001 by Mike Arnold, COA exists to reach the youth of this generation with the message and hope of Jesus Christ, but in a way that's uniquely wild and wonderful. COA hunting and fishing camps introduce boys and girls ages 11 to 16 to the mystery and beauty of God's creation in an exciting and educational camp setting. To better understand COA's vision and purpose, first meet Mike Arnold, Christian Outdoor Alliance founder and president. Then Mike Marbach, COA vice president.
And these camps are designed and engineered, first of all, to let the kids have a great time hunting and fishing, learning about the outdoors, learning about the animals, and learning how to be a respectable and a responsible outdoorsman. But at the same time, they're tailored to use these pursuits and these experiences and these lessons to teach lessons that are much greater, that'll last them for the rest of their life.
The mission of the Christian Outdoor Alliance is to bring people to Christ using the outdoor sports. We're doing that in various ways by getting parents and children involved together in the outdoors, by setting up chapters in cities around the United States, our camps, our summer camps for boys and girls. The camps are set up to be a fun experience for the kids, to get them drawn using hunting and fishing. And then at the same time, we share the gospel with them, the Bible, and show them how God's hand is seen each day and what we're doing in the outdoors. As my partner is proud to say, and it's very true, the Lord spent a lot of time in the woods, and so did many of the apostles. Therefore, we think it's a natural draw to get people involved in the outdoors. I taught in private schools for 10 years, and the most rewarding part to this is that kids didn't really want to come to school. They really want to be a part of this.
Of course, at COA camps, safety is an absolute priority. After rigorous and exhaustive classroom education, COA campers receive hands-on field instruction in firearm and water safety and are supervised by camp staff and counselors throughout their stay. And COA campers aren't just passive observers. They become active participants in the hunt, all the way from the chase to the harvest. Because knowing how to shoot a gun or cast a line is just one step. COA campers also learn how to harvest, process, and prepare fish and game, while any unused meat is carefully preserved and donated to those in need. Most impressive, however, are the deeper spiritual and faith-building lessons that campers encounter in this unique environment. COA invests each and every camp experience with rich lessons in what it means to be a man or woman of character, leadership, responsibility, and maturity.
This summer at camp, I got to shoot a ram, a ewe. I also got to go swimming a lot, learned how to use some rifles, some different kinds of rifles. Got to learn how to gut a deer. I got to learn how to skin a deer. I used to think that reading the Bible was some big thing, you have to work at it really hard, but actually you can just pick something to read and then just read it, and it's really easy.
At this camp, I've changed a lot. I've read more of the Bible than I have in a long time, and I just feel closer to God. I would recommend this camp to everybody. It's very relaxing and comfortable. It's very fun.
When I go home, I'm going to read the Bible a lot more. and what I did, and I think it's great. I can't wait to come back here again, and I hope that some of my friends can come too.
At this camp, I've learned a whole lot more about God and learned a new way to skin a deer, and learned this has been one of the best camps, the only camp I've ever been to, but I don't think I'd go to another one besides this one.
I learned that if you look for it, then you can find it. And God's hand is everywhere, just some people just don't feel like looking for it. They just want to play video games.
Just help me find ways to become closer to God, and I think it'll help me a lot at home.
I think it's changed my life more. This camp has taught me a lot of being a better Christian and how to be a better hunter.
I'm going to tell all my friends. I'm going to be like, come on, there's a camp. This is the coolest camp ever. And the campfire was moving and fun because you learned more about God and the Bible.
It's been great. I've got to hunt my first deer and learn a lot more about Jesus. And when I leave here, I'm going to tell other people about what I've learned about Jesus Christ and about this camp and recommend it to them.
Your sons and daughters, grandsons and granddaughters will leave better outdoorsmen, better citizens, better equipped to lead in today's world with memories that will last a lifetime. COA is committed to helping these young people impact their world for Christ.
This needs to be something that every child who wants to experience can experience. And if I'm talking to a church congregation, I'm telling that congregation, find out who in your congregation is interested in doing conservation type of activities and contact COA and become a chapter. If I'm talking to a public school entity, I'm saying find out who in your school district is interested in these types of things and become a part of the COA outreach. If I'm talking to a private person who says, you know what, I just like to do this and I would like to be involved in helping other kids do that, then contact COA and say, you know what, how can I get involved? There are oodles and oodles and oodles of children, especially in Texas. 80% of Texas population lives in an urban area. Most of those kids would hunt, would fish, would go outdoors if they could, but they may have grown up like I grew up in an environment where they couldn't go because they didn't know where to go, they couldn't afford to go, they didn't have anyone to take them. I'm talking about raising our kids to believe that, you know, boy, look at this gift. And being given responsibility and stewardship of this gift, you know, we have to make sure we do our part, whether it's as a conservationist, whether it's as a hunter, whether it's as a fisherman, whether it's as an archaeologist or paleontologist. You know, all of us can contribute. There are no extra people in our world.
How can you help? There are several ways. Provide camp scholarships for kids in need. Contribute your time, talents, land, or equipment. Advertise in COA's Maximum Outdoors magazine. Make a tax-deductible financial contribution to the COA. Start a local COA chapter in your school, church, or hometown. And sign up for membership in the COA to stay informed of our progress. Won't you join us in realizing our vision to reach 1 million kids for Christ? Find out how to get the greatest return on your kingdom investment. And remember, at COA, we're not just teaching hunting and fishing to individual campers. We're teaching a generation how to become fishers of men.